2013 Ford Escape. She's got leaking. Her floor mats were soaked from front to back. And then I pulled the back compartment there, and the whole tire compartment was full of water. So I have a feeling it is, like I gone online here, I have a feeling it is the sunroof stuff. Where am I going to find that info?
So I'm sorry, so you have a leak in the back of the vehicle, correct?
The whole back tire compartment was full of water, and it was obviously sloshing from that back compartment all the way down the floors in the back seat to the front seat.
So I'm sorry, are you looking for information to fix it yourself? Are you looking for a body shop so they can take a look at it? Are you looking for a dealership? How can I help you?
Well, basically, I understand that sometimes these sunroof drains flood, right? And I have a feeling that's what it is. And she did phone the local, we live in BC, Kitimat, BC, Canada, right? She phoned the local guys, and they said, well, look, we're jammed. We can't get you in. So I basically had to pull all the carpets out, pull the seats out.
Oh, wow.
Because the carpets are just soaked, right? So they have to dry. And then, so what I did is I left the car out last night because I dried everything out. Went out there this morning, and sure enough, there was a centimeter of water still hanging in the back tire compartment there.
Okay.
So I pulled the back panels off, pulled in, looked at the underneath. A bit of the headliner is soaked on the passenger side at the back. So she's got a little bit of water there, moisture, right? But you still can't figure out exactly where it's draining because of all the build of the car, right? So you just can't see exactly where it's dripping down. So I blew the one left compartment. I can see where the drain is on the left back from the hatch. I blew forward. Air's going through it. I've got an air compressor, right? So air's going through it. Now I'm going to test the other ones on the other one. So is that a common problem with these vehicles?
I've come across it. I don't have much information about the sunroof itself leaking. I'm looking for technical service bulletins related to sunroof leaking. I see something that says water stains on the headliner, but other than that,
we've got that. We do have that.
All right. Now, I don't have.
She didn't realize it.
So, have you contacted the dealership, or have you spoke with anybody at the dealership about this problem?
Yeah, we did, but does have an appointment on the 20th. So basically, she's going to be able to get in on the 20th. But I've pretty much diagnosed most of the problem. Obviously, we thought it was coming from a back end in the hatch. A guy had drilled a hole. She had a backup alarm put in. She was working at a plant, and she was allowed to take her car on site. So I found the guy had drilled a hole in the back hatch compartment, low down, and we did a water test. We ran water across it, and my father-in-law and I figured it out. So I caulked that, pulled the wiring. I got rid of that wiring, pulled the caulking, or put some caulking in there and sealed it up, right? So that issue is not a problem anymore, but we did the water test, and sure enough, we found that. But now, because I left it out, we get lots of rain up here. I left it out overnight, went out this morning. Sure enough, there's a centimeter of water in that back hatch compartment. So I vacuumed that, brought it in my garage now, and I guess the mechanics had said to her at Ford that blow those sunroof drains out, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that could be the issue, or it's coming through the seal on the sunroof itself.
That's correct. What I was going to mention was, really, it sounds like you've already done that, is you would just sit inside and have somebody spray on the outside of the vehicle with a hose and see if you can determine where the water leak is coming from.
Right? Yeah, the problem is that back chunk of glass, without taking that out, you don't know.
Right.
Because you can't get to the drain plug there.
Right.
I'm going to do the front one here for sure. I'll do the two front ones or the one front one, whatever it is. I haven't looked at the front ones yet. Done a water test on them. But again, I'll blow them out and see if that is. I just wanted to basically confirm with you guys, because I was online there and did a little search, and it seems like a common issue. A lot of guys are putting YouTube videos out, and they're showing that your vehicles are soaked.
Right.
And then I got on the Just Ask thing, and it said, sure enough. So I signed up.
I gotcha. I hear you.
It's hard to get in with the Ford guys here because they're swamped. They did say a lot of rain issues, a lot of leak issues lately. And we just had the front. I said to my wife, she had a big front end crack in her windshield, so I told her, go get that fixed first. And it seems, originally we thought we just had water in the front end.
Right.
Then I started investigating more, and I popped the hatch, and sure enough, there's tons of water in there, and it was just like, oh. So then I ripped everything out last weekend, and then here I am getting to work this week, so I didn't have any time, and now I'm dealing with it. She's got my truck for work, but so now I found some heat in here and drying everything out, but I think I'm going to do that sunroof test. I guess that's probably the next thing to do.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. I would agree. Yep. Fortunately, I haven't come across this a whole lot. I do know that I did have problems with that, but I don't see any direct technical service bulletin or any recall related to this issue. Now, keep in mind, the Ford dealership would have the most up-to-date information, so I would definitely check with them if you haven't done so already. But I think you're headed in the right direction, my friend.
Very good. I'll work on this. Anyways, thanks for the call.
All right. You're welcome. Good luck.
Yeah. Bye.